So friends, as you can see here, as I have mentioned in my previous videos, this is the coordinate point, essentially, right? Where you have your column alignment, right? These were done using a total station. Not every construction site does that, but these guys did. We're very thankful. So they use a total station to map out the exact coordinate where the column would be. What other contractors, what they usually do is the initial coordinate on which the foundation of the villa is based on. So you have like an initial surveyor that does use a total station to, for example, map out the exact coordinates where your villa would begin, right? But that's not the contractor's surveyor. That would be the surveyor of the community, of the municipality, or whatever. That use a total station or whatever advanced equipment, if they have any, to map out those coordinates. But then after that, their job is done. Then it's up to the contractor if they want to make it as accurate as possible. So some contractors can opt to use a total station, right? And they map out these exact coordinates here, using the drawing, so that it's as accurate as possible. So what other contractors might do is that they'll use, for example, just like a measuring stick or a ruler or whatever to just kind of get those points in, right? But if you use a total station, it works best, right? Obviously, because it's very accurate. So this is the specific coordinate for where the column would begin, right? So your column would essentially be this entire the cover for the column would essentially be this distance here, right? Until this this point over there. Same thing goes for that area. And just to give you an example, this is where your previous point, this is where one of your initial points was. This is the exact spot where the total station was used to mark that coordinate or that point, and then the plywood was placed on that point, and then the concrete was poured on top of that, on that rebar mesh, to give you this concrete layer. And as you can see, it's right on spot. It's right on point. It's right on that point for that coordinate that was used, that was marked using a total station. And as we go along this wall here, we see the same thing here. Right, we see the same thing here. And so we keep moving along. You see the same thing here. So your concrete cover would be this much from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, right? This is where your entire column would be. Same thing for this here, same thing for this place. So it's really advantageous to use a total station to mark your points out rather than just use a measuring tape, right? Because then it makes it as accurate as possible and makes it look good, obviously, right? So yeah, we're hoping to get to this point here as soon as possible, and then we'll have your tie beam level. Then so the tie beam is essentially the foundational structure which distributes the loading of your structure onto the footing, onto the foundation, right? That's your tie beam level. And once it's basically like small rooms, right? As you can see, so they're gonna have a small room here, small room here, small room here. But the thing is that those rooms don't get used in that sense. I mean, they're just rooms. They get filled up. They get backfilled with the sand here. They get completely covered. And then on top of that, you start the superstructure. Get it? So yeah. So as you can see here, he's just taking out the water from the water tank, and he's probably going to use it for making more grout or mortar for the cement.